What's going on? What's going on? Reek's back here again. I'm solo. I don't got Famo with me. I don't got King Righteous with me. I don't got Old School with me. It's just Reek. I'm just here, waiting to see how many people chime in on this particular live stream. I see Michael L, you had chimed in. I don't know if you the one that's still lurking there, waiting to say something or not, but what's going on with you if you is. And matter of fact, thank you for those 2 thumbs up so far. I don't look at it as bad, Reach shadow ban, so I don't get all my notifications going out to all my subscribers, but the ones that trickle in, I'm appreciating it. I'm appreciating the appreciation. Okay, you tuning in? What's going on with you, Michael? I figured. Matter of fact, let me talk to you right now. I mean, I know we had Old School on, we had Famo on, and Old School was, sometimes when Old School gets to talking, or you get to conversing, he gets to going into, like previous lives we did with other people. So, trying to get words in, he's already trying to run with it to answer it before you can really, carry out your full thoughts. So if you got anything that you need to be more clear on, you don't got to worry about it being misconstrued or anything like that. Anybody for that matter, I try to answer to the best of my abilities. And I try to play both sides. I don't want to just be like, well, it's just this. No, it's always 2 sides to one coin, you know. And the only way you're gonna get a better grasp of whatever you're trying to understand or get a better familiarity with is to hear both sides out, even if you don't like what you're hearing. You got to weigh it out for yourself. Like, okay, I side more with this, I side more with that, or I could leave both of them and go upon my merry way. You know, that's how I look at it. To me, I look at it like this. I try not to. I mean, we all have our moments where we get upset or we don't like how something's done went down, but far as having the spirit of hating me, that's non-existent. A lot of people say a lot of things, but that's one thing I don't. Now, I'll say this. If I feel that, someone's speaking ill or wrong of me, yeah, you're gonna get the full summoning of the demon. I think we all got that within us, when we know we're in the right and someone's speaking ill on your name. What's going on, Larry? I don't know what's going on now. I'm looking. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm looking at your icons, and none of your whatever you have on your YouTube pages is not popping up. It's straight gray. So I don't know if you can see that on your end, but on my end, nothing's popping up. What's going on, Lisa Smith? What's going on? Glad you done enter in the room. But matter of fact, let me pop up on my other device and see if it's coming through like that. Yeah, see, something ain't right. I don't know if they're doing some construction on YouTube or what's going on, but everybody's face is gray. They got the gray matter going. But you see, I picked that particular title, 60 seconds or less, stamina mess. You gotta be when it comes to your temple, health conscious. And the things you put in your body, those are the things you wonder, like, why am I feeling so sluggish? Why am I feeling like this? I've been adding too much alcohol to my equation too much, or I've been too excessive on whatever, because it don't matter if you're too excessive on something. It's always gonna be a issue with you. Oh, what's up, Joe Frank? What's going on with you? I'm glad you done made it into the chat room. I see it's more people coming up. It went from 7 to 8. We got 5 likes now on it. What's really going on? Let's get a conversation going. Like I said, I try to pick, a topic, but we end up don't even be talking about it. Matter of fact, when I got Brother King Righteous on here, we usually always get detoured off of talking about whatever we're talking about. Someone always comes in and says something where it swings the conversation in a whole nother direction, but we still answer it because we always got something to say on something. And if it ain't what's the word I'm looking for, if it's too far off track, then people gotta be banished. I don't got no problem with banishing nobody. I think anybody that has a channel like mine that has people come in and you don't want people distracting from whatever message or whatever conversation is going, do that. Hit that block button sometimes. I mean, why keep you know arguing a point that doesn't even make sense? Like we all ain't even talking about this. Nobody's even elaborating on what you're saying. So if you ain't gonna add to the conversation and you can't leave with grace, then you'll be blocked. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, this, like I said, every time we do a live, it's always different. Now, this one, everybody's face is gray. Do that mean we gray aliens? Matter of fact, like King Righteous said on one of the last ones, he said, "I'm not human." When that female was trying to, I think her name was Tiffany, she was trying to, get Righteous to get upset and everything. He remained cool and calm. He gave her the business in the right way. And it's like, no, we ain't human. We aliens, or not. We're not human. He didn't say we're aliens. We're not human, because he attributed human to being like humane society, where the dogs and the cats are regarded at. Now, I ain't one of them. I'm not locked away behind no chain or no bars waiting to get released by a nice cute family that wants to come take me home. There ain't none of that going on. Okay, now the pictures is popping up. Maybe it's like, oh, wait a minute. He doesn't notice that the photos wasn't popping up. Now y'all's photos is mysteriously popping up. See, like I said, my channel be getting sweated because see, I talk about things that many don't like elaborate upon. They want me to stick to a script. I'll never be on a script. Never have, never will. And when those powers that be, they reach out and they try to get you to go their way, so you can get all kinds of different people chiming in saying you're so great and all that. Nah, I don't need any of that. All I need is a few real ones that's around that wants to kick a conversation like back in the day when I was coming up. It'd be a lot of heads, old heads, young heads, everybody around gathering, congregating, and revealing what they need to reveal to the circle. To me, this is what it's done come to. But I try to do it in a right way, not a way that's you know on a negative accord. Most definitely, shy real recognize real. Now some people's icons is popping up, but some other people's icons is not popping up. Why they doing y'all like that? I know damn near all of y'all's icons offhand. So for them not to pop up, it's something shady going on. Yeah, so almost all the regulars is up in here. You know, almost all the regulars is up in here. So like I said, any of y'all, who's gonna be the first one to spark the dialogue, to bring something up. I try to come with a topic, but I know that don't usually last unless it's something really what's the word I'm looking for? Something really that where people can dig into, like, okay, this is my angle on whatever particular subject that you done brought about. Yes, it is Halloween tomorrow, though. The bewitching hour. It'll be upon us in a moment's time. Okay, where is Boston? Boston. I'll keep it 100 with you, Michael L. Where's Boston? Well, Boston. She's in Boston. Boston. She had some. How should I say it? She had some kind of medical problems for a minute, where she was down and actually comatose, not like comatose off of smoking good weed or something, actually within a coma. And she had made it out of it, and you think about that. If you make it out of a serious situation, that kind of makes you reevaluate your life. And once you reevaluate your life on certain things you may feel that is I don't know, maybe non-productive for you going forward and you and yours, you may choose not to do certain things. So that's one of the things that Boston, she doesn't want to really talk about, the game no more. She done felt she done did enough of that already. If anything, she's a matter of fact, she should be a culinary chef because she cooks her ass off. She actually wants to start a YouTube channel where she's talking about cooking, nothing but cooking, not nothing pertaining to game or anything like that. She don't even want to talk about no relationship type things. So I support her in that. Whenever she comes up with that channel about cooking, hey, I'll direct y'all right to her because I ain't no hater like that, you know. But far as talking about games, she's I think she done ceased and desist on that particular topic. But I got someone that I will be talking with. It ain't Boston, it ain't billions. I got someone coming up that, matter of fact, Shad's right here in the comments. We done reached out to this person. It's a female, and we're gonna have her on. Matter of fact, if you caught the buffoonery, you kind of got to hear a little bit on there. So, it was Shad and Lisa Smith interviewing um the person that I'm gonna try to arrange some sit down time to whatever type of issues that females come across with maybe they done had this type of issue out of a man or out of females or whatever. We're gonna have that kind of conversation again. It's coming, you know. Yeah, but yeah, about Boston, like I said, life happens and things you have strokes or whatever you may have, whatever is serious issues and you recover from it. Hey, if you feel to change, you need to change your life because of that. Hey, I can't knock nobody for that. I just give respect for all the times that she did share, good knowledge. And like I said, her archives is still strong. You could go back. Matter of fact, hers is titled "Pimping with Boston." You go through all those playlists, you can hear all the Boston, all the old, and it's still making sense now, today. Matter of fact, when you think about it, she was speaking on things back then when we was recording back, 2012, way back then, that's, still relevant, like I said, to this day. So you go through all her archives, it's still it's still relevant. But hopefully, like I said, the new person that I interview, you know, it'll be a new experience with going into the 2019 era. Okay, Lisa Smith, you said sitting on the fence. Wait, what are you talking about? Let me look what y'all was talking about. Okay, so what's up? Real recognizes real. Most definitely real recognizes real. Rashad. Uh, People who don't pick sides or draw a line in the sand can't be trusted. How y'all feel about that? Okay, I'm hearing what you're saying, Lisa Smith. Now, I mean, I know I guess you're trying to be what's the word I'm looking for? People who don't pick a side or draw a line in the sand can't be trusted. I understand where you're coming from, but I mean, we all got these types. I call them agents. They go back and forth like, this person said this about you. And then they go back and talk to the person that they said that was so bad. Like, man, this person. So actually, they like to go back and forth to see if they can get drama kicked off. But, a real one, they can peep that. So it's certain ways you communicate with those type of individuals, and we all have those type of individuals filtering in and out of our life, even if you know we're not up on what they're doing. Actions will reveal all the time. How do I feel about that? How do I feel about that? Well, like I said, it ain't nothing that can stop that. But I mean, if a person doesn't have the balls enough to, say where they're coming from on a certain issue, then like I said, people are gonna do what they're gonna do. Long as you're not trying to, you can't cause me harm. You ain't messing with my dividends. I care, like Pac said. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a fuck. That's how I feel about it. They be wanting to see. Wait, they be seen and heard nothing else to talk about. Right, right, right. I hear you, shot. They, I mean, what's up? What's up? What's up, Ronald? What's going on with you? Matter of fact, hey, if you feel like I said, these are usually freestyles. Like I say, like you hear Shad say on the last few ones when he took over, when he hacked Tuku the Khan, you actually heard him. I say, hey, it's a freestyle. We talk about whatever y'all bring up. We could talk about that. So if you like what's being laid down or what you want to put down, hey, hit that like button because we're gonna try to bat it up out the park. That's what we do. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. So, Lisa Smith, elaborate. Be more specific about your comment, because I mean, I know you're just saying it like in a general statement, but do you mean anybody in particular? I mean, or you just know shooting the? I mean, come on. I truly try not to have any dead air, cause since I don't like on camera, it gets blocky. That means they're geo mapping your face, so they know your whole when those what's the word I'm looking for? When those cameras that can map where you're at start really going up when this 5G hits, you'll be able to you'll understand why that it blocks up. It's not because it's distortion. It's too much technology now where it ain't no distortion. That's geo mapping your face, your body, your movements for people that actually do these particular type of videos. So I even see it sometimes like if I put up a if I put up a lion's den, on a lion's den, I use caricatures, but that's how I actually look. But it's a caricature. It's not actually me. So when the video actually goes up, when it first rolls out, the whole video blocks up and gets distorted. The only part that's clear is all the backdrop. All the part that's where it's the caricature is all blocked up. That lets you know they're geo mapping to see, okay, how does this person really look? We got to feed the algorithms. So, once these new uh, programs roll in, we'll be able to essentially matter of fact, if you go back to that one I did on facial recognition, I got a link right within that particular video that breaks down uh all about this facial recognition and how they track people and how things are gonna start coming online over here once that 5G hit because it's already over there in China. Is already there. If you go to YouTube and type in China's facial recognition or China tracking or CCTV camera monitoring, you'll see all the things that they don't show on the news programs over here. You know. Now I see y'all. The last comment was with Ronald saying, "What's up?" I don't know if y'all's able to comment or not or what, but you done seen every time I bring up a particular topic, it was making it act like the connection was bad, and that ain't coincidences. It ain't no coincidence, none at all. Something real quick, real quick, real quick. see. I mean, are y'all unable to comment or what? I'm really okay. Like I said, now your all your icons for your YouTube pages, they done popped up. Okay, you said need to get Lisa Smith with with the one. Okay, yeah. We'll have to read Lisa Smith. If you seen what Sean said, is you down to go back on there? But matter of fact, like I said, I wanna try to get some one-on-one with this person. So because I think a lot of people are missing the type of back and forth I used to have with Boston, like I used to have with Billions, like I done had with, Phelan and Melrose. But Melrose and Fallon, they're different. They're not like how they're still women, but where they're coming from is like a totally different aspect. Okay, you kind of busy. Okay, well, ain't nothing wrong with it. As long as you let me know, I just want to make sure is people who are able to still be getting a connection and everything. We notice banks sell money through loans. However, in most cases, loans and financing is unnecessary. The banks have been running game. We give 10,000 a day for 15. Well, yeah, but think of a bank. Think of banks like how can I break it down? Franchises like McDonald's. You got a McDonald's here and a McDonald's there, but you know who do they take their orders on? Like, okay, we're gonna be running a different type of a burger today. They don't at the franchise. They don't come up with that. It's a big corporation that of McDonald's, the McDonald's conglomerate corporation that comes up with that. So, far as banks go, they're the franchises. So who do they report to? They report to, I would say, the ones who print the money. That's the Federal Reserve. Or we can go even deeper with that. We can say central bank, the biggest central bank that's, within all countries. So they're the ones who set the narrative for what these banks and all that are going to do. It's not just the little franchise. It may seem like, oh, we're offering this little deal, come in here and, open up this and that. No, they're getting orders from them central banks. They're getting orders from the Federal Reserve that cannot be audited. So that means that's not part of the government. A lot of people don't know that. I'm speaking on some things that I really don't. I really don't. I like to be more well read if we're gonna go into that direction. But from the little bit I can speak on, that's like the tip of the iceberg of how banks, why banks, you know, operate the way they do. They get their orders. They're like chain of command. The little foot soldier, he only could do so much. He follows chain of command. He got to go up the ranks to, okay, this is what you're gonna do today. We're gonna do this. We got roll call. You got to do this, and you got to have set these many things out. That's what we're gonna have you do. They don't make it. They got to take orders. They follow chain of command. So it's chain of command all throughout this country, all throughout it. In any walks of life, you can see it's chain of command. People follow chain of command. So how my grandfather always said, why deal with someone that's at low at the totem pole? Shit rolls downhill. You want to go to the top. I don't want to deal with this little middle management person. Let me go to the top person. So when this little small peon think he's saying something to me, he really ain't saying nothing because I know the owner of this whole establishment. That's how you want to kind of deal with things. You don't want to, well, I can't get this, particular piece from my car. No, I know the owner who, deal with the people that ship all these things to these little different little franchises. That's, you want to go to the top in all aspects of life that you can. You don't want to deal with nobody that, they got to take orders from somebody else where they're getting bossed on by somebody else. You got to look at it like that. Yeah, it is a broad topic. I mean, it's a lot of tentacles within that. You know, like I said, I'm gonna have to. I mean, I know I picked this topic, about the 60 seconds and things like that, but I think will be more beneficial is me picking like you just said, Ronald. That's a topic that people need to know about. I mean, I know I can dive into it, but if I don't sit down and put down, okay, this like play by plays of it, I don't want to just be dancing all around and half. I mean, giving true information, but you know going to points where you damn near don't know what you're talking about, or not you per se saying me per se trying to say something that I can't elaborate on. Right, I like to have the information on tap, like, okay, this is the play by play, this is about play by play, and if I can't assist you, this is another place you need to go seek. Like I was speaking on facial recognition, I kind of know about that, so, and I done did some research on that, so I could speak on that, kind of freely, without having to worry about, oh, I'm saying something wrong. Shad, you said that's kind of like you can pay $2 for a burger and almost $10 for a set. Most definitely. Matter of fact, I done seen something like that on social media. They got them dollar burgers or whatever. I forget. I ain't had a dollar burger at McDonald's or whatever in a long time, but dollar burger that's all jacked up at McDonald's, but you go to like one of your local grocery stores and you get like you just said, a salad, or just a nice fruit bowl. Fruit bowl be damn near like $8 after you get done leaving up out the store or something, and it's just a nice amount of size, but you spending $8 versus, oh well, this is easier. I can just get this greasy ass burger for $1 and I'm making out. No, you actually doing your system, your temple harm, taking that cheap ass shit in. Matter of fact, I remember when I was telling people about that pink slime. I mean, you don't hear no more about it no more. The people kind of done forgot about it, but that meat filler, that pink slime, matter of fact, if you ain't heard about it, research, type in pink slime for fast food, and you'll see it's like a meat filler. Matter of fact, think about it like this. A lot of people won't even think about this. I take it to another level. When you got, like, if you have a dog, you have dog food, you know, it always looks like damn near like some of it looks like Play-Doh, because it's like they use meat filler in that shit. That's not like real meat. It's like some of, dog food, damn near horse meat or whatever, but they put that filler in there to make it go further so they can stretch their buck, on what they're trying to sell to the public. So, matter of fact, that's the same thing that they use in them fast food meats, to try to, because they know it's only so many cows produced and all this kind of stuff, and so much shelf life and so much stuff that can be frozen until, it gets freezer burn and all this type of stuff. So they got to put something in there to preserve the meat and basically keep it, because think about it, they done did countless tests. You take one of them McDonald's burgers, and how however they complying with the burger and the cheese and pickles, all that. I done seen it. I done seen people leave that kind of stuff in their car, be in the back seat, and it'd be about damn near a month, 6 months. The burger still be looking the same. So think about that. If the burger's still looking damn near the same, what's that shit doing to you if you eat it? That's like think about it, when someone dies and they embalm them and they put all the embalming fluid in. That's so, like, say okay, they bury them, and we have to dig them back up because if it was some type of investigation into why they died and they're trying to find it back out and they dig them back up, the body damn near kind of still looks the same. I mean, not all the way the same, but damn near still looks the same. Matter of fact, if you seen the autopsy that used to, I think it came on HBO, and they after so many years they pulled Medgar Evers back up, and he damn near looked the same from way back in the 60s, from when he had got killed. So that's what that food is. If they're putting that type of stuff in foods. Matter of fact, another one that people don't, I don't never get no flu shot. If you look at the ingredients of the flu shot, they have formaldehyde in it. Formaldehyde goes in dead bodies. Why do you want to put something that goes in dead bodies into a live body? Whenever you ask a doctor that, they cannot answer that. Matter of fact, a good friend of mine asked the doctor, like, okay, you're saying I should get my flu shot, right? And he's like, yeah, you need it. Well, have you got your flu shot? Well, I can't speak about that. Okay, you can't speak about you taking a flu shot, but you want me and my youngins to take a flu shot. That right there let you know, don't take that shit at all. Okay, charge me a fee to get my money, which is a grimy hustle. Well, that's how they come up. That is definitely how they come up, Ronald. That's how they make their money. They didn't think about it. People model they model after the banks, because we live in a capitalistic society. Okay, I'm gonna charge you this much if you trying to borrow some money from me. I mean, that's on some straight gangsterism right there. If people really looking at that. Think about what the housing crisis, when that happened. They was going, oh yeah, you could get extra loans, and how are these people gonna pay it off? Nobody asked the question until the housing bubble came, and then, oh, you know what? We're gonna swoop all these homes back up, and everybody that really didn't have no money, they're out of here. They wouldn't sell before because everything was structured and regulated. But when we pull those regulations up, this is how we're gonna get certain areas that we couldn't get. Okay, Michael L. You said can't go to the car wash to get your brakes done. Most definitely hair done. Can't play football in the NBA. Can't take advice from someone not living what they're talking about. That's most definitely true. But you know what? Sometimes, if I won't say you take advice from these people, but you can sit back and watch people doing that all day. I'm like, okay, look at this. Now, that's where the buffoonery come in. Okay, we got this person, like you said, this for example, this person talking about they wash cars, but they actually only do brakes. Now, every now and then, I'm a jack of all trades. I know how to do brakes and I know how to detail a car, but I'm a jack of all trades. But a person that actually, when you see someone doing something that they actually can't do, it's kind of comedy. You can just sit back and like, man, just think about it like this, a one that's more relatable to me. When you have, certain people of other races, we all done experiences. That's why I'm saying it. You have certain people of other races, you go, hey brother, you hear all that, and like, come on, man, why you gotta, because I'm the black guy, you gotta pander to me like how you think this is how I'm supposed to speak. I know how to speak proper King's English. Come at me like that. Don't come at me, oh, hey brother, what's going on? And trying to, be all stereotypical, like okay, oh, I'm more comfortable with you speaking Ebonics to me, nah, just talk to me normal. Don't try to pander to what you think, or how you think I may speak. Yeah, but yeah, matter of fact, like you said, Shab, matter of fact, like ATMs or overdraft fees and all that kind of stuff. There's all kind of ways they're getting money. But like I said, think about it. You're dealing with a bank, which is a franchise. That's just like going to McDonald's. Oh, we charge for condiments. The condiments is 29 cents for this. I thought that comes with a meal. Nah, you're asking for extra, so we're gonna charge you for that, even though if you want more. So that's their way of making more money on the side. Overdraft fees. Oh, if you want this loan, we charge this much percentage to pay it back within this amount of time, or you're gonna open up this particular account to try to make money. You earn this much percentages upon your money. It's all little ploys for those little franchises to make more money for the big place. Just think about it like this, like a gas station, for instance. Gas stations, people think, oh well, they're selling gas, they're making all the money. No, actually, that's when you go into gas stations, everything's all high in there because they're not making money off the gas. They're making money off of the shit that they're selling in the store. That's why it's like, oh, go to the grocery store versus go to the gas station. Grocery store is more, they got more quantity, so the price can be a little bit better. But say you want orange juice, a gallon of orange juice at the gas station, that's just gonna be sky high because they got it marked up so high so they can make a profit off of that. Because you're trying to get it quick instead of, okay, let me go around town to where the grocery store is and I could get it for a reasonable price. Do we really need loans to purchase? Do we really need loans to purchase? Well, I think if we were more and we were able to like a lot of different creeds, or a lot of different people that come to this country, they actually are unified with their people where, okay, we're going to come together and you start this business or you get this home and we're going to unify this dollar to make this happen because we're all working and this is a network. But a lot of us, and it don't have to just be black people, it could be white people too that don't got those particular things. It ain't, not every white person is wealthy. I know some people that's Caucasian that is having it bad just like a black man. But what I'm saying is, you don't got these networks together, so where you can maybe pool your money to not have to go to the bank and acquire a loan and them running your credit history, where you can actually pay cash to get something jumping. I mean, to me, that's why a lot of people take on two, three other jobs to try to okay, I'm trying to do this without having to get a loan. But that all takes commitment. A lot of people don't want to make that commitment, or don't got family members in their home willing in a world to be, okay, I believe in whatever idea you got, I can loan you this amount of money so you don't have to go to these franchises, as I say, banks, to acquire these particular things. I look at, like, I do that with cars. A lot of people are, man, I could be riding this and all that. I mean, that's cool. You could be riding whatever. Matter of fact, you can ride whatever. You could be leasing it and looking like you're really, really that. But I'd rather pay cash for everything I got. And it may not be the newest, because you think about it. Now, a lot of these cars, they're in a price range you can't pay cash for it. Because if you pay cash and you ain't doing it right, that's the first first thing that's gonna lead to your downfall. So get something that you can, check it out. Someone's a mechanic, check the car out, and it's still somewhat decent. And you don't set aside some ends and revenues, even that like that for a house. They're like, oh, you're gonna need this much seed money, to get this, mortgage or whatever going. Or if you want to go the mortgage route, you're like, okay, I'm gonna invest in getting a foreclosed home. Maybe I got an uncle or, my guys, people, they know about houses and plumbing or whatever, and they'll check this foreclosed home out that's way less, that I could, get up damn near, what they want for this foreclosed home. And, I do the work myself. That's another way of circumventing having to, okay, I'm gonna take this loan out and get approved and all this kind of stuff. How long you been on the job, all that? No, as long as you working, however you got your hustle going, that's another route to circumvent all that. But a lot of people don't think about it like that. Yeah, a high level of discipline, especially with everything going up, in this world. Matter of fact, on this little trapper Lexus I done bought, I've been doing little small improvements on it. And, I need a particular part for it. But, I was like, all these places I have to order, sometimes, I'm guilty of it too. You want instant gratification right now. I don't want to wait. I want it right now. So I said, let me do some research and let me call, Lexus up and see how much this little part for this, old Lexus, this part for this old Lexus will be. Lexus about it's some years old, but anyway, a simple part that I probably could have at a parts store. I just have to wait. It'd be $70, but I have to wait for it to come. I said, well, maybe they got it. It's an older Lexus. Let me see what they say. First of all, they asked me, okay, what's your VIN number? Well, what's that got to do with me purchasing a part? That don't even make sense. You got to ask me my VIN for a particular model. But anyway, okay, yeah, we only got one in the country. We have to order it, and that'll be about $400. Okay, a part that only costs about $70, you want $400. So just think how many middlemen motherfuckers is putting they foot on that shit before I get to it, before it actually hits my hand. Versus, okay, I can wait 3 days, 3 business days, and yeah, pay them $70 and I have my part. Versus, okay, this is so rare. They try to they try to sell you on why this bullshit should make you know be cost this much money. No, $400 compared to $70. Come on, we all know mathematics. It all comes down to mathematics. If you really want to understand some shit and get some drive behind some shit, go listen to. See that's what inspires you to do. You know, opposite of what they're trying to tell you to do. Because when you hear that bullshit, and then when you hear what you can do if you go about it this other route, that's the drive enough to, okay, that 400, I ain't paying the 400. I'm gonna pay the 70 or even cheaper than that. You know, that's I'm this is what I'm on. I'm not on that 400. You know, but that should be the driving force. That's basically trying to tell you no, you can't do it. But their no means really yes to you, but you ain't gonna do it their way. Then to make sure it's the right part for the vehicle. But matter of fact, you think about it like this: if you go into any part store, they ask you what's the year, make, and model of the vehicle. That's all you need. I mean, it's not too. It ain't like this particular Lexus got a different engine size or something that's totally different. Matter of fact, this was something concerning brakes. So one of the most simplest parts on a vehicle is brakes. Matter of fact, it was a brake caliper that I was looking for. So to ask a VIN for that didn't make no sense. Not to me. Especially when you could walk into any part store, get you the right part that'll fit right on your vehicle and do the same thing that one they trying to, dress up at the dealership can do or will do. But yeah, I do turn wrenches. I'm not a stranger to turning wrenches. I don't put engines in vehicles. I don't put trannies in. I done did a lot of things when it comes to vehicles. I flip cars. Matter of fact, that's what I do. I flip cars. I find cars that someone may not want to deal with no more, and I turn it around and make a profit off of it. But everybody got their hustle and whatever they do. Like I said, I'm a jack of all trades. I know how to edit. I know how to do video editing and all kind of pro tools and actually putting together producing audio tracks and all that kind of stuff. It's just you know how to do it, but you may not be perfect at it. Now, some people have a perfect craft. Like I just went to school and I just did just this, and I'm perfect at this. But if you give them any other kind of area, they're like, I don't know how to do it. Versus me, I want to know how to do everything. I don't want to just do one thing and be bored with it. Because what I really am, I'm an artist. I've been an artist. Knowing how to draw and paint and stuff like that. But that gets boring. When I was a kid, like man, I could draw real good. I could do all this. I could do graphic art and all that. But it's like, I want to go in all kind of directions. I don't want to just go in one direction. Yeah. Yeah, I like fast cars. Most I like luxury cars, but I've been kind of shying away from luxury cars a little bit. I mean, I have them, but I like muscle cars. I like speed. You know, it's like I done did a lot of years with having, luxury cars, and they cool and everything, but it's just something about speed. Smoking tires and doing donuts and things like that. I kind of like doing that from time to time. But yeah, we need money. So, I mean, if you got a trade and whatever you do, that's your guaranteed money right there. If you got a trade, if you could turn that and make a profit, someone always will need you and require your services. So, whatever you feel you are crafty with and you have no problem with doing on a day-to-day basis, hey, that's what's up. And thank you for those 7 thumbs up so far. I'm glad that's working. When am I gonna get him on a live? Well, hey, this is a treat. And I might key you in on this one. Matter of fact, it ain't just you, it's everybody else on here. I'll say I'll do a live, but I got a trip that I'll be planning. Hopefully, it'll be going through in December that I'll be doing, and hopefully, I'll be able to. What you just said, Michael, I'll be able to do that then when I go on this trip. Matter of fact, out of state for the beyond a program. Shall I say? I don't want to elaborate too much, but hopefully I'll be on a program where you'll actually see me. It'll be actually me, and it's from an actual website that is known to a lot of people that done watch things on this particular website. Matter of fact, you hear this website when there's always some drama about to jump off. What website do y'all hear when something's being filmed and you hear some drama about to drop off? Let's see if you can name it first. Let's do that, and then I'll say if you're correct. And I don't want to say it. I'll just say that you hear this website when some drama's about to jump off or it done jumped off. What website is that? But this won't be about no drama. This is about expansion, conscious expansion. Okay, you said last week. Most definitely. You got it. You got it, Michael Well. You got it right there. You got it right there, Larry. You got it right there. So hopefully December, if everything goes all right, and for me, the people that they all right, but I'm talking about myself. If all the ducks is in order and in line, hey, you'll see me on that, and it'll be alive. And if you don't see me on that, I'll still reveal about this new venture that King got going on. Matter of fact, I want to say the one I put up on Friday. I think it'll expand upon you know the new things that King got going on. Matter of fact, if you check his Instagram, he done got a few different interviews lined up for what he got going on. So hey, you got IG, go check it. Go check it. Matter of fact, go buy whatever Ken's selling books. If you happen to be down in Dallas, go in the store and make a purchase of clothes, cologne, whatever you may need for your personal care. Okay, but let me get back to Ronald's comment. He said last week smoked a Camaro with a Nissan Sentra. You must have had some shit on the Nissan Sentra. What, you got some nitrous or something up on that? What kind of Camaro was it? Was it a V6 one, or was it one from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s? You got to elaborate on that one. I'll say this: a lot of those Nissans, like when it's summertime and it's nice, and I got my vet out, I always get cars like you just said, a Nissan. I'll get people come pulling up in them little Honda Civics and all that. I'm like, why everybody want to challenge the vet once they see the vet? Like, man, just know the vet's fast. Yeah, I'll eat you. You said SER. I'm not up on a lot of I mean, yes, I got a trapper Japanese car, but I'm not really up on Nissans like that, so I have to do some research on that one. It's 10 people in the room. 10 people, come on. I mean, I know, like I said, I know a lot of people's busy and they in spots where they can't say something. But hey, say something. Even if you like, man, I've been on Tuku the Con, listen to your stuff. I just don't know if I can say something. Matter of fact, we had the person that Shad and Lisa Smith was actually interviewing. Like, man, I always listen. I ain't never said nothing. I'm happy to be able to call in and say something. And that's another thing. Every now and then I take call-ins, converse, and you could be on an actual live stream. I do that too. Okay, you said 2.5 liter engine with a chip. Yeah, I still gotta see. I gotta see that. This is YouTube. They got everything on YouTube where you can see everything. So I'm gonna research that one. I think the coldest sleeper car I seen was I want to say it was a Typhoon, all-wheel drive Typhoon with, I want to say, twin turbos. Matter of fact, it's right here on YouTube. That little pickup truck was smoking Hellcats and smoking EO6 Corvettes. And I couldn't believe it. I'm like, man, he's running away from them like they wasn't even doing nothing. So, I mean, yeah, there's all kind of sleeper cars. Another one that sleeper, people, I mean, I ain't seen one in action till I went on YouTube, and I don't know how I stumbled upon it. You get to clicking on things on YouTube and you see things like, man, I didn't know this. But if you go to YouTube and you type in drag strip Tesla eating demons, eating them Challenger demons up. I'm like, man, I didn't know Tesla's like. I mean, I know they're electric and everything, running away like they ain't doing nothing. Damn. Oh, you at work listening? Okay, that's okay. That's cool. That's good. I'm glad people's on the job site listening. Like, man, what's Reek got to say? We see that all-seeing eye. What's that mean? Yeah, them Teslas are crazy. I didn't know they was fast like that. Matter of fact, I want to say it was what was it? I think it was like a revealing of a new Tesla, whatever one, and when they were leaving from off the stage area, dude hit it, and man, he just ran away like he wasn't even like there. I'm like, gosh, damn, that shit so damn fast. And then the guy that I was watching, I forget his particular name, but if you type in, like I said, drag strip with the Tesla, dude has some people in there on the drag strip when he's hitting it, and it's just the shit's just putting people back in the seats and everything. Like man, but them Teslas, that shit costs some money. But it'd be fun to have because especially people that got them, some real powerful toys, you know, be getting shitted on by Tesla. Like man. Matter of fact, I think a little bit before summer ended, I was riding out. close to this. We got like a small airport where it just takes in little small prop planes, but the road that runs alongside it is just real straight. And I pulled up in my vet at the light, and this guy pulls up, and I want to say it's probably like a '09 Impala SS, probably with the 5.3 in it. He's revving. I'm like, come on, man. I don't care what you got in there. You are not messing with the vessel. As soon as the light turn, yeah. I mean, if you ever happen to ever drive a Corvette, the transmission shifts are way different than like just a regular, sedan car. The shift throws are way different. So, you're getting moving at lower RPMs than that big family sedan has to do to try to get off the line. So, once I ran away from him at the next light, he's just revving his engine. I'm like, man, I smoked you in the dirt. You should not even be doing any of that. But, I guess he had to, prove to his woman, like, I could roll with this vet. No, you're going to see nothing but my tail lights running away from you. Like I said, hopefully, this coming year, or not coming year 2019, I'll pull my Z28 out. I ain't had that out in close to a year. Pull that out. And I'll probably put my Mercury Marauder back out. Two cars I ain't drive no time this year. I'll pull those out. Yeah, but those I want to say the what is it? What's so funny about when I watched that YouTube with the Typhoon truck, them are all-wheel drive. So you got that all-wheel drive, and it's a little small, might as well say S10 pickup. Man, it's so light, and you got twin turbos on it. Man, like I said, he was shitting on Z06 Corvettes and the Hellcats like it was nothing. Oh, I got a 96 Z28 with the LT1 in it. Mint condition, all red with red and gray interior, T-tops, all that. It came from Florida. Little dude that I bought it from, he was trying to go to school and he was hurting for money. And I'm like, hey, I'll take it off your hands. You can go to school. I'll give you your money for it. And that's what I did. Matter of fact, when you think about it, I got it free because I had a GT Mustang. I had a 98 GT Mustang. And I had it parked outside my crib. And this had to be maybe like 3 in the morning. It was more closer to 4 in the morning. Them weird hours of the night. And I heard, alarm going off. I'm like, what the hell is that? And when I come outside, at the time I had a 2003 town car, so it looked like my town car that was sitting in the street. I'm like, damn, somebody tried to steal my Lincoln. So I went outside, and it was a limo. Dude was a limo driver. He blasted my GT from the rear. He had hit this truck that was sitting in front of my Mustang. He hit the truck, slammed into my Mustang. But if you had seen, matter of fact, I think I might still have photos of it. The car was total, the whole front end was knocked off. Dude was drunk off his ass. He came up, hey, it's all right. It's not too bad. Dude drunk the fuck off his ass. I'm like, not hurt, not nothing. That's how it always be. Them drunks, they don't never be fucked up. Everything else that come in contact with them be fucking fucked up. But he was totally fine. So, yeah, we calling them people because, I know you carry some good insurance. So, the people came, and it happened to be 2 Asian cops, and they got on his ass. He was Caucasian. They got on his ass seriously. Because the dude was like, The reason why I swerved, it was something in the road, and I just had to swerve. But it ain't too bad. It's fucking battery like blasted across the street. Everything. He hit it that hard, like he didn't even slow down. He just ran right into the shit. But that's how I ended up. They gave me. I had just like a baby dent on my GT. I ended up selling that. It still was running and cool, and they cashed me out. And I was like, shoot, I might as well go get a Z28 to add to my collection. I ain't never had one of them before, and I got one of them. Okay, you said it's a video on YouTube when a Nissan Sentra SER wins quarter mile against Corvette. No offense, Rick. Huh? What type of Corvette? It's all type of Corvettes, though. It's all type of Corvettes. It ain't just one. A lot of people just think, oh, Corvette, that's the only one. No, it's all different types, what steps and degrees. But I'll look that up I'm not saying, Corvette's the super be all car, but I'm just saying the cars that done ran up across me when I'm in it, like, come on, man. This ain't even a challenge unless you got some nitrous up in there or something like that. And to me, that's cheating. Because, okay, if that's the case, I could get a bottle of nitrous and, run it harder, So it done went down a little bit. I guess, some people had to get back to doing whatever they're doing. And, like, we ain't really talking about nothing. We're talking about cars now. We ain't really talking about nothing. So I gotta check out. I checked in for a little bit. I checked right out. And I understand that I do that from time to time on certain videos with people do lives. Like, okay, they speaking on this, they speaking on that. Okay, I done had enough. I don't know, gave them props and sent them a like. I'm out. I gotta go hit it, go to sleep, go get something to eat, whatever. I'm glad y'all chimed in. I'm glad you hopefully you got the notification. You might have just been scrolling through YouTube like, oh, wait a minute, it says Rick got a live that's up, let me go check it out. But hopefully let me see, tomorrow is trick-or-treat time. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow. There'll be a lot of people sharking through, but hopefully you have yeah, I don't know about tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, old school, he wanted to go on, but it didn't materialize. So we'll see tomorrow. Hopefully, if not, I'll try to. If I'm gonna post something, I'll try to. I'm trying to get better with posting. Okay, we're gonna go live at this time. So you could kind of see a notification early, then it's going right out the blue. Hopefully the notifications come out better when I do it like that. But peace them up, stay safe, Hopefully the little bit of shit I did kick with y'all, it's some intelligence that you can actually apply to your everyday life or give you a better understanding on whatever you're trying to seek. I'm up. So peace.